guys, it's Becky. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to take you through a makeup tutorial on how I get this eye look with the Makeup by Mario's The Originals Neutrals palette. So I'm going to take you through that. I'll be doing a little voiceover. Then after that, we're going to do a Sephora unboxing of what I've gotten so far. I'm a little disappointed because I haven't gotten everything. My shipments have been a little bit delayed, so I got one box. I'm going to unbox it with you today. And then we are off to Madrid. That's where I'm coming at you from. So this messy background here is our hotel room from Madrid. So if you are interested in a little tour of Madrid, stay tuned for my next video. So if you're interested in how to get this eye makeup look and what I got from Sephora in the first box that I got delivered, stay tuned. So I start using the MAC Painterly Pot as a base for my eye makeup look. I've been using this for years. I love it. And I just take a little makeup brush, and I wish I could tell you the name of all the brushes that I use, but I've been using them for so long that I can't even see the names or the numbers. All of the maroon brushes that you'll see in this video are from BK Beauty, which I love, and then the rest of them are either MAC or Morphe. There's the Mario palette, the neutrals. You can see it's quite used. All the numbers that I'm using will be linked in order down below. So I use this on just the lid and I put a pretty decent amount on the lid there. That's a BK Beauty brush. I'm going to use this in right above the crease. You can see I use this color a lot. It's one of my absolute favorites, and I'm getting as much as I can out of this pot. But you'll see I start on the outside and just kind of windshield wiper back and forth all across the top of the lid, stopping just below the brow. And I like to do the same as on the lid. Make sure that I have good coverage, not too much, but I want to make sure that I'm covered and the color is saturated on my lid. So again, just kind of windshield wiper back and forth. Take a look, make sure they're even. It's another BK Beauty brush. We're going in with this tan color this time. It's like a brown. And you'll see I put this above the lid on the brow bone. So I don't cover the whole upper lid, just right there on the brow bone to give it a little bit of dimension. Next I'm using, I believe this is a MAC brush. I actually need a new one because this has been so used, and this is a beautiful, beautiful gray color in this palette. It works really well, I think, on blue eyes like I have, and I just pat in the corner and then drag it across. You'll see more specifically when I move to the next eye, but then I do create some depth in the crease also, and I go all the way over to the tear duct and go all the way across for like a smoky look, but I also put liner on there. So you'll see I just pat in the corner, and that helps with fallout too. So since I do the base of my makeup first, I like to tap off as much as I can and avoid as much fallout as possible. I know that's kind of not the way the professionals do it, but it's just been kind of my routine, and it's a habit now to do my face makeup first. But you'll see I just pat in the corner, bring it across, and then across the lash line also. And it's really important for me to create a strong lash line. This is also a BK Beauty brush. I'm going to use this in that same gray color, and I'm going to go along the lower lashes, and I marry the lines married in the corner. So there's no separation there. It all blends together. And I go all the way across. Some people stop kind of 3/4 of the way through, and if that's what works for your eye shape, kind of play around with it and figure out what works best for your particular situation and your eye shape. I like to go all the way across and again marry those lines, marry the corner and the bottom lash line. This is, I believe, a Morphe brush. It's flat and rounded. And I'm going to go in with the lightest color in the palette, just a little tiny bit. And I'm going to stay under the brow bone, and I'm not going to go down and follow the tail of my lashes. I'm just going to do in the middle on the top to bring the eyes up. And so you can bring, when the visual up. Now, this is my blending brush, one of my absolute favorite things. Most important part of this whole process for me is blending the colors together. I like them to look like they're melted together. So there's no rhyme or reason, as you can see. I'm just kind of windshield wipering. I go in circles in clockwise. I go counterclockwise, but I just want to make sure that there's no hard lines and that all the colors melt together. And I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of this palette, is that they blend so well together, and it makes it just look, it gives your eye dimension, but no harsh lines. This is the Chanel liner that I showed you in my last video. It is a wider, thicker pencil, and I'll use this just above the lash line. And I get as tight to my lashes as possible, and I go all the way across into the tear duct also. And I'm going to stop at the edge of my lashes, because you'll see in a minute I'm going to use a different pencil to create a wing. This is the Canyon color that I showed you guys in the last video. It's beautiful. I love it. And it goes on really well. This is the Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Canyon cover. This is the 1.5 millimeter. I am obsessed with this pencil. It creates, as you can see, such a thin little line, but what is, if you'll see, a little piece of pencil broke off right there. And if you use too heavy of a hand, if too much pressure, because it is so thin, it does break off. That's happened to me a couple of times. And yeah, you just have to be really careful when you're creating your wing or going across, not to use too much pressure, or that tip will break off. That pencil, that Hourglass pencil, does use quickly, in my opinion. The fatter ones obviously last a little bit longer. But again, going in with the Canyon to create the wing, and I take it out to where my lid ends and then bring it across to meet my lash line. Next, we're going to go in. You can see I've used this Urban Decay 24/7 liner. It's waterproof. This is the color Sabbath. She has been used. Great pencil. I love Urban Decay pencils. They're waterproof specifically. I think I showed you, I got some in my Sephora box. I'll show you in a little bit, but I got another Sabbath, but I use that on the waterline, just on the top. I like to curl my lashes a little bit. I do not use false lashes, so I like to curl them a little bit. This is the Chanel Lash Moisturizer, or the Lash Conditioner is what I'm trying to say, the Lash Conditioner. And I just got this. I showed you with that liner and a mascara in a gift bag, and I thought, but this might be hokey. It might just be kind of something else to get you to buy. But honestly, guys, I'm really liking it, and I am telling a difference in the way my lashes are performing. These two together, the conditioner and this mascara, work really nicely together. I'm finding them a really good combo. I do use black mascara. I have not tried the Gucci one that I showed you yet, but I'm anxious to give that a go also. But you can see I do several passes of the mascara on the top, once on the bottom, but my top lashes get 2 or 3 coats depending if it's day or night. Because I don't use false lashes, I just have to depend on my mascara to do the work. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. I've been really liking this. I like the point. I wasn't a fan of it at first, but it has grown on me because I really like how it makes hair-like strokes. And my tail is where I need the most attention because my brows are not horrible, but I like to fill them in any of the holes. I definitely fill in the tail. And if you go too heavy in the middle by your nose on the wider section, it can make your brows look too heavy. So just be careful there. And then I use the spoolie on the end and just brush them out and make sure there's no hard lines in the brow. The only place I like to have hard lines in my eye makeup look is the liner. And sometimes even then I'll smudge it out. So this is the rest of the look. This is my eye makeup. And yeah, I finished the rest of my makeup. So stay tuned for some Sephora unboxing. Hey guys, it's Becky. I wanted to show you my first Sephora box that I got. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from the VIB sale. And I got my first box in. And the other one is severely delayed, which is kind of unfortunate. So I got an email, I guess this morning, that said, so sorry, your shipment has been delayed and we'll get it out to you as soon as possible. I am sure it's probably because they are inundated with orders from the sale, which I understand. But yeah, I was kind of bummed that I can't show you this all at once. So I'm going to do this part though because there's some exciting stuff in here. Urban Decay eyeliners. These are so good. I use the Urban Decay eyeliner every day on my upper waterline. I use the color Sabbath, and I saw that these were on sale, and I got a backup. So that's what this looks like. It is the most beautiful navy blue color. So I put this on the upper waterline. And then I got another one because I just heard, I love these so much, and these colors are just so good. So I also got Demolition, and you know what? I think I already have this upstairs, but it is a beautiful brown color. So you can see this is Demolition, and this one is Sabbath. And they're both beautiful. They're waterproof, which is what I like to use on my waterline so they stay. And they last for a long time. Super good. So I'm very excited to get these, put these back in my rotation and have backups for my Sabbath color. I did get the Gucci mascara. And if you watched my last video, you saw I got the Chanel mascara with the Chanel Lash Conditioner. And I had already placed the order for this because I had heard so many great things about it. And I mean, who are we kidding here? Of course I'm going to use this eventually, but the wand is really nice. So we'll see how this works out. So I'm excited to use this one. I'm going to put this in my makeup drawer. So I will switch back between the Chanel and the Gucci and let you know what I think about this one. Then I also used this opportunity to stock up on some of my more expensive skincare. I do really enjoy the Korean skincare, like I said before in my thoughts about this sale. But I do also really like Sunday Riley's brand. I use the vitamin C serum every morning, and I've heard really good things about this eye cream. It's the 5 stars retinoid niacinamide eye serum. And I love the applicator on this. It's really cool. So you just, and then it looks really nice on. I don't know if you can see. It's very like emollient looking. It would be interesting to see how this plays under makeup, but I plan on using it as more of a night cream because I really like that Belief eye serum to go on under my concealer. It goes really nice. So I'm going to stick with what I like, and the Belief for the daytime is what I like, and then I'll give this 5 stars Sunday Riley a try at nighttime. And what else did I get? Oh, I don't know why, but I bought another Dior Face and Body Foundation. I heard somebody talking about it, and I used to use this all the time, and it made me so reminiscent. I love this bottle because it's plastic, so this is good to travel with. But let's see what color. That's the color. And I got the color 3N, and it is really pretty. Might be a little bit pink for me. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it goes. I'll give it a try. I can't remember the color I used before because I've thrown the bottle away, but this stuff works like a charm if you want to do your neck, your décolleté. This stuff does not budge. It's so good. Let me get a paper towel and wipe this off. Okay, next up, more skincare. I got the CEO Glow. This is what I was telling you about that I use in the morning. I use this, I keep this in the refrigerator now, and I use it in the morning with my gua sha stone. It is a pricey serum though. I believe this was over $100. That's why I like to get it in the sale. And this size was sold out on Amazon for quite a while, but it's very beautifully packaged. This is the 1.8 millimeter, 1.18, I'm sorry, 1.18 ounces. But this stuff, I keep this in the refrigerator, and then I put it on my face, use the gua sha stone, and then I put it all over my neck. And I really, really like this stuff. I think it is worth every single penny. This, along with the Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I love this, and everyone raves about this. You see an instant result when you use these drops. They are blue. Let me get this open for you. Again, it comes very beautifully packaged in this really nice bottle. It is a blue oil if you haven't used it. So it's very cool, and it goes on, but the next morning when you wake up, I don't know what magic elixir is in this, but it works like a charm. Highly, highly, highly recommend. This does, I believe, have retinoid in it. Next generation retinoid oil. So if you're using a Retin-A, maybe this is something that you could alternate your Retin-A with if you need a couple of nights off, because this is not going to be as potent as your prescription Retin-A necessarily, but this stuff is wonderful, and I put this all over. I've started putting it all over my chest too, because I noticed I was getting, I don't know, some little spots and things that I did not like. So I am putting this all over my chest now too. Highly recommend. And to get this in the sale, this is spendy also. So highly recommend, if you want to try it out, do get it in the sale because it is a little pricey. Next up, what do we have in here? Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. This is a new to me. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. And I'm almost out of my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, so I thought I would give this a try. It's got a ball in it. So it has hydrating, liquid hydrating, mattifying setting spray with what? Upsolite technology. So let's see what ingredients it has in it. Okay, I had to get my eyeballs so I can see what ingredients it is, because I'm curious why it has the shaker ball in it. So let's see, formulated with blurring complex. Features 10 clinical grade skincare ingredients. Niacinamide to smooth, hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump, and Upsolite technology to control shine and reduce the appearance of texture. I am excited to give this a try. This is another one of those things that's good to try when you can get it on sale, in case you're not a super big fan, you don't feel like you wasted a ton of money. But I honestly, Danessa Myricks, everything that I've ever tried from her has been amazing, so I am not worried that that's going to be absolutely wonderful. I did not get any of the value sets yet. They are in the delayed shipping box. So I'm kind of bummed, but I did get this power couple for traveling purposes. This is the Good Genes lactic acid and that Luna oil that I showed you, but in the smaller size. So this power couple does come in this really pretty box, so this would make a nice gift. So you open it up and it's got the Good Jeans and then a little travel size Luna oil. So I'm gonna take these with me. I did get a large Good Jeans, but this is the miniature size. It is really good. It's a lactic acid. So nice to try. So I will be taking these with me, and like I say, this box is really cute if you want to give this as a gift. I did get the full size Good Jeans. I've used this a lot. It's a nice addition to kind of mix it up from your Korean skincare. I did get 2 of these to give as gifts. They are the YSL little duo packs. Beautiful box. It is a lip and a blush, and you just can't beat YSL packaging. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. It is the color Make Me Blush. So pretty. And then it comes with a lipstick. Oh, just gorgeous. And it is a beautiful color. Let me swatch this lip color for you. Oh, it's so beautiful. It goes on really nice. So this would make a great gift. I got a set for my mom. I think she will absolutely love this. And last but certainly not least in this box, I wanted to try the Urban Decay Moon Dust. So I've heard that this is really amazing if you're going out at night and you just want to add a little zhuzh to your lid to give you a little something special. This is called Stardust. They have a couple of different colors. This is really pretty. It's like a champagne glitter. And for the holidays coming up, oh, that's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Isn't that nice? So you can see how it will just catch the light when you're out in the evenings. This could even go in your tear duct to make your eyes just look a little bit brighter. So this is really cute. I thought I'd give this a try, and that is all that is in this box. Oh, one more thing. I got this Juno oil. This is another Sunday Riley product. I've never used this before, so I'm very curious. Let me get my eyeballs. This is antioxidant superfood and face oil. 9 cold-pressed vitamin-rich superfood and seed oils. So I will check back with you on my thoughts about this. But they're beautiful bottles. It's got kind of like a purpley hue. And let's see. It's just normal serum. It's not blue like the Luna oil. And the vitamin oil, the CEO Glow, it does come out orange. So be careful when you're putting this stuff on. Don't get it on your clothes, because especially that Luna oil, that will stain. So that is all for this box, and I will let you know when I get my next shipment in. As usual, I'll leave everything that I've got today linked down below, as well as everything that I used in my Get Ready With Me for my face look. So like this video if you've enjoyed this content. Leave a lipstick emoji if you stayed all the way to the end. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot. And I'll see you in my next video.